Hey everyone, welcome to the September anime pickups. So let's get straight to it. Everything for September coming up. So first up, something that everyone bought, I think, or anyone who had any interest in the series, obviously, is a Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, the ultimate collector's edition from Funimation on Blu Ray. It's the first time it's been released in America on Blu Ray. I did have the Japanese release of season 1 and season 2, obviously the a rerun. So, but yeah, I had the original 28 episodes on Blu Ray from Japan, which had English dub and sub support. But I sold that because this was a crazy deal, because this gets you the original series, it also gets you the 2 Chibi series, and it also gets you the newly released Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan. Yeah, and there's also a filler box here with some art cards in it, and I suspect eventually where you will put the movie, The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. So, yeah, it's just a really awesome set from Funimation, mainly because of the price, if anything. Like, not only do you get everything that's currently out for the series, apart from the movie, but the price of this set was insane, because on its own, Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan, which is obviously a new release, it's only just come out, is about half the price of this box set on its own, you know? So you pay twice as much, around that range, but you also, which means you also get the original series and the 2 Chibi series as well. Obviously the original 13 episodes, or 14 episodes of the original series are upscales, and they're not particularly good upscales. They were Q-Tech upscales, which are really smeary and just not very nice looking. But, you know, the second season episodes, so like stuff like the Endless 8 and all that, are all in true high def, and obviously so is Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan. So, yeah, but overall it's just a really awesome set. It's just awesome to have it all in one nice chipboard set, and yeah, the packaging's pretty nice on the inside. It's very similar to the Blu-ray box I had from Japan. One of the cool things in this set actually is this little leaflet thing, booklet here, that Funimation put in, as this contains a guide to how to watch the series in certain orders. So you got the seasons 1 to 2 2009 rebroadcast order, which is just episodes 1 through 28. But then it's also got the broadcast order for season 1, and it's also got the chronological order for season 1. And then seasons 1 and 2, the Japanese DVD order. So it's cool that they just included that, just as a little reference, just like depending on how you want to watch the series. Funimation have got you covered there, which is really cool. It's like a really nice little extra. And yeah, so overall it's just a really, really nice set. It's the original backing. We've got the Chibi stuff. The Chibi stuff's only on 1 disc. The episodes, there's 38 episodes of it, but I assume they're quite short. I hope they're quite short, given it's on 1 disc. I'm sure it's fine. And then finally, it is actually quite a tight art box, but I hold it upside down and they're still in there, so, but it's not too tight, you know, it's not overly tight, but it is tight. So anyway, we've got the Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan, which is the new series. I've not seen this one. I've not seen the movie. In fact, actually, let's just go full hog. The only thing I've seen of this franchise is the original 13 and 14 episode run of the series. I did start to rewatch it earlier this year on my Japanese Blu-ray box set, intending to watch like the whole 28 episodes for the first series or whatever. But while I was watching it, this was announced, so I decided to, well, I'm going to sell this box set while I can, the Japanese one, and then buy this, and then continue watching from where I was, which was just before the Endless 8. So pray for me. That's what I've got next, is 8 episodes of the same thing. Yay. Next up, one of the most unlikely series that I'm almost too much, but not quite ashamed enough to admit that I'm quite a fan of. I do enjoy this series, not hugely so, but I do like it. That is something you wouldn't normally expect from me, I hope, is High School DxD, which is an Ecchi Harem series. These are the first 2 seasons, High School DxD and High School DxD New. And so obviously I picked up High School DxD Born, I think it's called, which is the third series. And apparently there's even rumours they're going to do another series. I don't know, that seems a lot of this show. But I do like this show. It's got, the concept is just like angels and demons. I think something else as well, like priests and stuff, I can't remember. But angels, demons, all in this like stupid battle for somewhat supremacy. It's all very silly. Like when it comes to Ecchi Harem stuff, it's normally really shallow, and because that's not why you're there. It's necessarily for the story. So I tend to find those shows. I've watched shows like that. I'm not against watching shows like that, but I do get bored of them. They're not something I actively seek out very often at all. But this one, I actually do kind of like the plot somewhat. It's not great. It's not an amazing story by any means, not even close. But I do kind of like it. It's kind of fun, and and then you've got all the ecchi trappings around the outside, which is fun eye candy. I will not. I won't lie about that. So yeah, it's a fun series. I do like it. So yeah, this is the latest season 3 again. Funimation. The boxes have been getting tighter and tighter. It's ridiculous. Anyway, is this the DVD? Yes, it is. So these are the DVD. Yeah, I'm not really into buying. Are those exactly the same disc art? Yes, they are. But they are different discs. Thank God. I thought I had 2 disc ones then. I know. The same disc art, but they were different discs. Is it the same? Wow, Funimation. Wow. I hadn't actually checked the discs yet. They're exactly the same, aren't they? Just with a different colour. Yep. I don't know. Funimation, I like the fact they release certain things, but man, their graphic design department, so hit and miss. I mean, at least these aren't... They're not too bad, I guess, but... Jeez. Put some effort in, for Christ's sake. It's not like that set was cheap or anything. Okay, moving on. Something I can't remember which one I actually picked up in September. I picked one up previously, and I don't believe I showed it in a video because I knew I was going to be picking up basically its sister title, and I thought I'd wait until I had both of them. But that is from Discotek. I picked out Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan the movie, and the TV special, which should actually be this way around. So the special came first, and then it was the movie. But yeah, crossover between 2 long-running TBS animation franchises. Detective Conan's been running longer than One Piece. It's on like 826 episodes or something crazy now. It's been running since 1996, I believe. My only experience with Detective Conan, or Case Closed, is this first movie for the series. I originally thought that Detective Conan was going to be a series that I really enjoyed, because I thought originally that it was arc based, just like any other shonen series. I mean, it's not a shonen series, but like a shonen series where, because it's based on mysteries, so I figured, which the name kind of gives that away, I guess, but I figured perhaps it would be like they have like a 20+ episode mystery to solve, and then maybe have like a couple of side story filler episodes for a little bit, and then you have another giant 20 episode mystery case to solve. But I eventually discovered that no, Detective Conan is literally episodic. It's one mystery every week, Scooby-Doo style. And I just thought, there's 800 episodes of this, with them just solving a mystery every week. Like, no thanks, I can't commit myself to that. But I thought I still want to experience the franchise, so I ended up going for the movies, and I've watched the first one. I did like it. I haven't gone to any of the others yet, because I don't know my... Watched the first one online. Naughty, but whatever. But anyway, so these would probably be my second experience of the Conan franchise, and obviously it helps that Lupin's here, because I love me some Lupin. So yeah, this is the movie. The special came out, the TV special came out in about 2009, and the movie came out a couple of years later. And yeah. So yeah, these Discotek DVD releases. Nothing fancy in terms of extras. We just got some hard found liner notes, probably. English subtitles, no English audio, and then just trailers for the movie. It's the same for the special as well. I'm not sure there's trailers. No, just English subtitles and liner notes on this one. But yeah, that's those 2 more Lupin things to add to collection. With this, I think the only thing I'm missing right now that's actually out right this second is the Blu Ray release of Voyage to Danger, or Void, or some whatever it is, the previously Funimation released Lupin special that Discotek have upgraded to Blu Ray. So yeah, anyway, moving on. Another Discotek release here. We've got Chibi Character, isn't it? Yeah, Chibi Character Go Nagai World, which is a 3-episode OVA from the early 90s. I think they ran it like 45 minutes each or something. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, it's a crossover, a massive crossover of all of like the major Go Nagai stuff. So we got Getter Robo, Mazinger Z, Grandizer, Devilman, Violence Jack. I'm not quite sure what that one is. It's like a green turtle head type robot. Don't know what that one is. It's got drills for hands. I don't know. I actually don't know what that one is at all. But anyway, yeah, so we got Chibi Character Go Nagai World. Just picked this up because it was cheap. I probably won't be watching this one for quite a while because I would like to watch some more Get a Robo, which I've only actually think I've seen one episode of the 70s series, and that's it. And also Mazinger Z, I'd like to see slightly more of it, just familiarise myself with the franchises a little bit more, so I can get the most that I can out of this. But anyway, yeah, Chibi Character Go Nagai World. Golgo 13, The Professional. This is a Discotek DVD. This is a crazy movie. It's a really classic movie from the early 80s, I think like 1981 or something. And yeah, this is a stacked DVD release. It's got 2 commentary tracks and sketches, interviews, trailers. It's really cool. And it's even cooler now because Discotek gave us a Blu Ray release. And it's a beautiful Blu Ray release. I've watched this. I didn't actually watch the movie again. I kind of did. I watched it with the Jonathan Clements commentary, who's a UK anime historian, like expert, whatever. In fact, he did Anime History, the book, and all that. Yeah, and yeah, I'd never listened to his commentary for this. He did it for the Manga UK DVD collector's edition release or something, which I used to own. I never listened to his commentary on there. I had the DVD from Discotek. I remember rewatching the movie on DVD. Didn't listen to his commentaries. I felt about time I freaking listened to his commentary, and I'm glad I did. It was really good. He isn't the greatest fan of the film. He knows a lot about it, which is good. So anyway, yeah, Golgo 13, The Professional on Blu-ray. It looks amazing on Blu-ray. So yeah, I had to pick this one up. The second Discotek released it. So yeah, let's Golgo 13. I don't know what I'll do with the DVD now. I'm gonna keep it for now. It's not really worth anything. So, finally, I'm a big Appleseed fan, and in case you don't believe me, here's the proof. I have the complete franchise of Appleseed. We got the original 80s OVA, and then we got the 2 CG movies from the early 2000s in beautiful steelbooks, one from Genie and one from Warner Brothers themselves. And then we got Appleseed 13, which not a lot of people liked. I did enjoy this quite a bit. And then I've also got the 13 movie compilations, which are Tartaros and Uranus, which are named after those Greek twins or something, aren't they? I think. Anyway, yeah. I've only watched the first one of these. These aren't very good, honestly, because Appleseed 13 is quite hard to follow at the best of times. If you then cut a bunch of stuff out and compile it into 2 movies, it's even harder to follow. So I need to watch the second one of those just so I can say I've done it. Finally, in Appleseed Alpha, which I actually really like, and it comes in this awesome slipcover. But anyway, those of you that know the Appleseed franchise might realise that there is actually something kind of missing. It's here already, but not in the format it should be, and that is the Blu-ray releases of these 2 films, which I can't believe I don't own, or didn't own, because now I do. I finally picked these up. I remember I was like going through my collection, sorting things out, just moving things around, since things are quite full on occasion, and I was going through and I was like, wait a minute, I still don't own these. I've been trying to get these for ages, or not trying, I keep forgetting to get them, and yeah, I still didn't own them, so I finally went out and picked them up. So I got the Sentai Filmworks Blu-ray release. This is the original one, not the Sentai Selects one, which I'm glad about. I don't really like branding that much. The Sentai Selects version of this isn't too bad. It's just got like a grey banner up here, and that's about it really, and like border on the image on the front, and that's it. But yeah, I wanted the original release, and I was able to pick it up on the cheap, which was good. But the cool thing about getting this finally is I now have the second English dub, because the only dub I've had for the first movie is the Genian release, which I've seen like multiple times now. Yeah, that's the only version I had. This has the second English dub, which had Lucy Christian playing Dunan, that's who plays her in the that's who she plays or whatever. I can't remember how to phrase that properly. In the second movie. So yeah, and all the rest of the franchise is played. Dunan's played by Lucy Christian. I can't remember who plays Brierios, but it's the same thing. Like he plays him throughout the rest of it, apart from in the original release of the first movie. Oh, and obviously the original OVA has different voice actors as well, but all the CG stuff are all the same actors. So yeah, Sentai redubbed it and gave us a new dub, which brought it in line with all the others. So that was really cool. That was one definite reason to pick this up, as well as of course upgrading the visual quality to high definition. So yeah, that's the first one, and then the second one, Ex Machina. I love these movies. They're really cool. Like, they're not the greatest movies by any means. Like, if I was to do my top 20 anime movies, I'm not sure either of these would rank in that list, but I do really like them. I just like the franchise as a whole. Like, they're not necessarily the greatest thing, but I just enjoy watching them. So yeah, that's everything for September. Quite a bit, honestly, but maybe not too crazy either. But I mean, this and the High School DxD set, pretty expensive, so yeah, that kind of limited some of my funds, but at the same time I think I did alright. So yeah, I remember these. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.